What the hell are we calling this again?
And I did not say what this was called, so let's start again. I gotta say the title. God damn it. Hello, I am Ryan right now, and welcome to the Nerdmasters. And this segment is called the Nerdmasters Respond, and that is where we answer your questions, respond to your comments, and your video responses. If you ever send those in, please do so. And so, yeah, let's just get started. I think first up is MichaelBGameGenie with a video response.
Hey guys, MichaelBGameGenie here to pose a question for the Nerdmasters. You see, growing up, there's one game that's always stuck with me as a game that I've really disliked and I've always been disappointed by, and that is Ecco the Dolphin. Now, personally for me, this has just never suited my tastes. I was very disappointed when I first got it. I just never really enjoyed the game, and I want to ask you guys, is this really a bad game? Is there something I'm missing? So, I want to get your thoughts on Ecco the Dolphin, on its original release, what you thought of it, was it everything that you hoped for from the commercials, and is there any redeeming qualities? Thanks, Nerdmasters.
Alright, thank you, MichaelBGameGenie, for your video response. And I think Ed's going to go first on this one. How did you feel about Ecco the Dolphin there, Ed?
Well, actually, I tease Michael B all the time about Ecco the Dolphin. I'm always leaving comments on his videos, and truth be told, I actually agree with him. And he's probably going to be surprised to hear this, but I played the game when I was a kid. I never owned it. I can remember renting it, and I played it pretty much all weekend, and I can't even remember getting off the first level. My little brother played it more than I did, and he likes it. My older sister loves the game. I just never really got into it. I get that it's sort of a revolutionary game at the time, and I was really intrigued by the gameplay at first, but I never got into it like a lot of other people. I don't know. What do you think about it, Ryan?
Alright, well, the first time I ever saw this game was in the Sega commercials, and I always thought it looked so awesome. And I actually have a few experiences it growing up. You know, I've owned the game as an adult, and playing it now, I see the appeal. I really like the sort of non-linear aspect to it, where you're just kind of dropped in this universe, and you're a dolphin, and the controls are, you know, really cool. Like the dolphin animations and doing the flips and stuff. I could see why people really love it, because you're basically just exploring the ocean, really, but, you know, then there's this weird plot line to it, and my biggest problem with it was I got stuck. And I didn't know where to go, and you end up getting frustrated. So I really want to like this game. I want to like it, but it's too hard to get into. Yeah, so Mike, how do you feel about Ecco the Dolphin?
Alright, well, first of all, I want to say I'll apologize on behalf of Sega for ruining Michael B's Christmas that year, because I believe you got Ecco the Dolphin. Now, I didn't have to suffer such a travesty because I think I rented it from Blockbuster. And for me, Ecco the Dolphin was my retort to Super Nintendo fans when they would always say, "Oh, our system has more colors and all that stuff," and I would be like, "Ecco the Dolphin looks great," but
it
to
does
be honest
look
with
good.
you, yeah, I mean, it does. It was confusing when you're a kid.
Game, yeah.
There's a lot of mixed messages going on, especially when, I mean, it definitely somebody smoked a lot of weed and created the storyline in this game. But to be quite honest with you, I always used to try to beach Ecco, like trying to dump him when you jump over, like,
Me
I always
too.
try to beach him. Right. You know, I enjoyed eating the other fish. Like, that was kind of cool. And to be quite
Did you ever
honest,
get part of the story, though?
I don't remember much more than that, man. I gotta be honest with you. Anyway, so yeah, for me, I thought the game was cool. I thought it was different when I was a kid. but I definitely played it for the wrong reasons, try to kill Echo as much as possible.
Right. It's very cool looking, but man, I just don't know how to play it.
All right, but thanks, Mike. Appreciate the question, man.
We do.
We're gonna move on from this fantastic game right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually going to move on to some questions that were left on our videos here. I pulled them up, and obviously I'm not going to answer all of them, but I'm going to pull up a few that look interesting, a few that are directed at us specifically, and maybe even a few that are implied by a lot of people that we just feel like need to be addressed. But if you go through here...
Video game hunting at?
Actually, that is the first question.
No.
Came from Secondhand Hunter, and he wants to know, are we going to see any in-the-field type of video game hunting with all three of you in the same place at the same time? And well, obviously the answer is no. I mean, Mike lives in New York.
I'd say maybe.
Well, you going to fly all the way out here?
If we can make it to MagFest, if we can get the funds or whatever and get us all there.
Yeah,
maybe.
so if you guys want to donate to the cause, you just let us know. We'll find a way to get the money to us. It'll probably go to Ryan.
Now we just got 18 thumbs down on this video.
Thumbs down. No, fuck off. We're not doing that.
Oh man.
But
here...
I mean, no, honestly though, it is a no for the immediate future. But if there's ever a chance where we're in the same place at the same time, of course we will go hunting together. I mean,
I'll knock both of you out.
Now
Take all the games.
The implied question there is, will there be any live video
We live
game?
in 3 different states, by the way. So,
yeah, on opposite ends of the country.
On opposite ends of the country.
Yeah, you've got the two coasts, and then I'm in the Midwest, so it's probably not going to happen.
Right.
But the implied question there is,
exactly.
will there be any live video game hunting footage?
Now that is a yes.
And you might even see all three of us on screen at the same time with the game hunting footage. So that could happen.
Compromise.
Yeah.
All
So
right. Yeah, next question.
Yeah, next question.
So yeah, thank you for that question. Who was that?
Secondhand Hunter. Secondhand Hunter.
All right.
And the next one here is from Adventures with Fritz. And he says, Mike wore the stank mask. Ed T has a wall of games background. Where is Ryan's beer? Where is the beer, Ryan?
That's right here.
All right, there we go.
It's
We've
cheap
answered that
beer, but
question.
It's still a beer.
There's another question, and it was asked by a whole bunch of people, sometimes in reference to a specific person. You two know who it is. And other times just in general. But people want to know either where is Donatello or will there be any guests? So, what do you guys think about that?
Yes. Well,
Obviously.
it's not going to be a Donatello.
No, there's never going to be a Donatello.
Yeah,
But
but
there will be guests. There will be tons of guests.
There will be guests. We are welcome to any guests that want to come on. But as far as Donatello goes, we're the 3 turtles because with a 4th host, it would just be that much harder to coordinate schedules and So really, we think that 3 people hosting this channel is best because otherwise we would never be able to get together if we had like a 4th guy from Texas that was a totally different time zone and blah blah blah.
Yeah, that was probably the most asked question out of all of them is, are there going to be guests or a 4th turtle?
We're just saying, that's the Donatello is reserved for the guest spots, basically. I
Yeah,
don't know if we're going to do any
and if we had a 4th person, the technical limitations that we have, I don't think we would ever be able to then have guests. Because 4 people, 4 video feeds,
slow everything down.
Yeah, it is just doable. If you tried to add a 5th person, I don't know how well everything would hold up. So, I mean, really, technically...
Plus, this channel's been like over a year in the making, and the 3 of us have a rapport with each other.
Plus, how would you control all the egos in the room? Damn it.
It's bad. No...
Hey, come on, we all know that I'm the only one with an ego. Another one that we've gotten asked a few times is, and this one is coming specifically from Business17, how often are we going to post episodes? And honestly, I don't know. Well, I'll let you guys answer while I look for another question.
Well, that's currently up for debate within our little circle here. I think we're going to be doing 2 times a week, Wednesdays and Sundays, but that could change.
Yeah, no, we discussed that, and I agree. Wednesdays and Sundays, twice a week, for as long as we can. We can only get together so many times a week, so we can only get so many videos done at a time. So, but yeah, we are aiming for twice a week. That's what we're doing. So.